The Harry Potter question and answer with co-pilot 18 December 2024 starting at the beginning from Dave Dreams of Fantasy Worlds by Lynn and Dave. Harry's cousin Dallas? Harry's cousin is actually named Dudley Dursley, not Dallas. Dudley is the son of Vernon and Petunia Dursley. He's known for being spoiled and bullying Harry throughout their childhood. His character undergoes some development later in the series, showing a bit more complexity and growth. Harry's cousin Dudley Dursley seems on his birthday seems to be having a fit that he didn't get enough presents, and his mother and father just continue to spoil him. It seems, though, this is symbolic of materialism of that. The last 100 years, people are in nothing but materialistic phase. Co-pilot said Dudley's tantrum over not getting enough presents on his birthday is indeed a striking example of materialism. It highlights how excessive indulgence can lead to a sense of entitlement and dissatisfaction, no matter how much one has. This scene in the book serves as a critique of materialistic value, showing the emptiness that can come from prioritizing possessions over meaningful relationships and personal growth. It's a theme that resonates with real-world issues, reflecting how consumer culture can sometimes overshadow more important aspects of life. Yes, I'm going to go dive a little deeper into the Harry Potter series and ask some questions to see if I can clear up some questions I have and have a better understanding of everything that's going on. Beginning with the title of the first book and title of the first chapter. The first book in the Harry Potter series is titled Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, known as Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone in the United States. The first chapter of this book is called The Boy Who Lived. This chapter introduces us to the magical world and the mysterious circumstances surrounding Harry's survival from the Dark Wizard Voldemort's attack. It's a captivating start to an epic journey. How old was Harry when he was left on the Dursley front porch, and at the time, how old was his cousin, Dudley Dursley? Harry was just a baby, only 1 year old, when he was left on the Dursleys' front porch. At that time, his cousin Dudley was also 1 year old, as they were born in the same year, with Dudley being slightly older by about a month. This sets the stage for their complicated relationship as they grow up together under the same roof. So his parents had just been killed by Lord Voldemort, and Lord Voldemort was got rid of? Yes, Harry's parents, James and Lily Potter, were killed by Lord Voldemort when Harry was just a baby. Voldemort attempted to kill Harry as well, but the curse backfired due to Lily's sacrificial protection, leaving Harry with a lightning-shaped scar on his forehead. This event caused Voldemort to lose his physical form and power, leading to his temporary downfall. Harry was then left on the Dursleys' doorstep to be raised by his aunt and uncle. And what explains all the owls flying, fireworks, and parties? The owls, fireworks, and parties in the wizarding world were celebrations of Voldemort's defeat and the survival of Harry Potter. The magical community was overjoyed that the Dark Wizard had been vanquished, even if temporarily, and that Harry, the boy who lived, had survived the attack. This event marked a significant turning point, bringing hope and relief to wizards and witches everywhere, leading to widespread celebrations. Were the wizarding world aware of the deaths of Harry's parents, and did they believe Harry was special right away while Harry was just a baby? What did they know, and what did they believe? Yes, the wizarding world was aware of the deaths of Harry's parents, James and Lily Potter. The news of their deaths and Voldemort's defeat spread quickly, leading to widespread celebrations. Harry was seen as special right away because he survived Voldemort's killing curse, which was unprecedented. This event marked him as the boy who lived, and many in the wizarding community believed he was destined for greatness. They knew that Harry's survival was due to his mother's sacrificial protection, which created a powerful magical shield that Voldemort's curse couldn't penetrate. This made Harry a symbol of hope and resilience in the face of darkness. Harry's uncle and aunt were proud. Don't they say the pride precedes the fall? Yes, there's a saying that pride comes before a fall, which means that overconfidence or arrogance often leads to one's downfall. In the case of Vernon and Petunia Dursley, their pride in their normal and materialistic lifestyle, as well as their disdain for anything magical, certainly sets them up for various challenges and conflicts throughout the series. Their pride blinds them to the value of love, kindness, and understanding, which are central themes in the Harry Potter books. This ultimately leads to their strained relationship with Harry and their inability to see the bigger picture. They also claim to be perfectly normal. It appears that they were old-fashioned, or what some in the U.S. would say square, or maybe staunchly conservative, and Harry Potter's parents might have been called liberals, or hippies, or nonconformists. That's an interesting observation. The Dursleys certainly prided themselves on being perfectly normal, which often translated to being very conventional, materialistic, and resistant to anything out of the ordinary. They could be seen as representing a conservative, conformist mindset. On the other hand, Harry's parents, James and Lily Potter, were part of the magical world, which inherently embraces diversity, nonconformity, and a sense of adventure. They were also members of the Order of the Phoenix, fighting against Voldemort and his followers, which could be seen as a more progressive and rebellious stance against oppression and evil. So, in a way, you could draw parallels between the Dursleys' conservative materialistic values and the more open, liberal, and nonconformist values of the Potters. This contrast adds depth to the story and highlights the different worlds Harry navigates throughout the series. It appears that Mr. and Mrs. Dursley don't have many friends or didn't seem very social, worried what others might think, so they became recluses, he meant to say, peeking out the window or around bushes like they were living in constant fear. Yes, the Dursleys were very concerned with maintaining the image of being perfectly normal and fitting into societal expectations. This often led them to be quite reclusive and overly concerned with what others might think. They were always peeking out of windows and keeping an eye on their neighbors, trying to ensure that nothing unusual or out of the ordinary would disrupt their carefully curated lives. Their fear of anything magical or different made them live in a constant state of anxiety and suspicion, which is quite ironic given the extraordinary world that Harry was a part of.